Welcome to another episode of the channel. This one's slightly different in that, as the majority of you know if you've watched the previous video, I'm in the middle of a house move, so stuff's already started to get packed, and the bunker is US at the minute because it's full of storage boxes. So what I'm intending to do is probably just do quite a few showcase videos, and we'll get set up in the new gaff. This one, for quite a while, I've been toying with the idea of doing a small range of figures, little bit niche, but more on that probably as the project develops. In the past, sculpting wise, I've done quite a lot of conversions. I've altered arms, I've put equipment on, pouches, things like that onto already cast figures. So what I did want to try my hand at is start to do a figure from scratch. So this is my first attempt at a figure. It's basically it's a 28mm British para from the Falklands. I have used an Empress head, a guy wearing a para helmet from the Cold War range. I have spoken to Paul Eagleston and obviously shown him. It isn't for commercial sale. It's just purely to practice me sculpting, and he was obviously okay with that. So what we'll do is we'll go down to the bench, and I'll talk you through the figure. Right, so down on the bench, as I mentioned in the introduction, I wanted to try my hand at sculpting. I've got a bit of a long-term project to do a small range of figures. In the past, I've done sort of conversion work with Greenstuff and all that stuff, but this is sort of the first time when I've done something quite major. So basically what we'll have, the only pieces that I haven't sculpted are the weapon, which I don't even know the make. It's a white metal SLR that I picked up from somewhere. The head is an Empress one with a para helmet on. I have spoken to Paul Eagleston and shown him. Basically, this isn't for commercial sale. All it is purely a practice for me sculpting. So what we'll have is an Empress miniatures head. It's on a wire armature, and then all of the rest of the figure in its entirety, apart from the head and the weapon, sculpted by myself in Greenstuff. What he's representing, it's there was a section during the Falklands War, which obviously regulars know is a big interest of mine, where three para, elements of three para during the battle, when they were fighting through sort of the rocky placements where the Argentines were dug in, actually binned their weapon, filled their smock pockets with ammunition, and basically fought like that. So that's what this guy's symbolising. So sort of from top to bottom, he's got the, as I've already mentioned, the Empress head, but I've added some scrim to the helmet. Clothing wise, he's wearing the DPM windproof smock, which is different to the normal combat smock. It's got things like the rank tabs are in the centre of the chest. There's also one on the rear of the chest that you can see. The little white dots are actually plastic card buttons. There's a first field dressing on the back of the upper right arm. He's got Northern Ireland gloves on. Windproof trousers, DMS boots and puttees. What I'm really after is everyone's views, whether you think it's okay, whether I need to do anything sort of slightly different, whether you'd be happy to buy it, and just what your views are on the levels of sculpting. So that's basically where we are. So as I've said, be very, very interested in hearing your views. There are some links in the description The main one is obviously Empress, because it's their head. Not that the majority of you would know the link anyway, but I'll shove that in anyway. And some other little bits and bobs. But the main thing I want is some feedback. So if you'd be good enough to do that, that would be excellent. Eh? Okay, I'll bang it on the turntable, and you can have a look at it from there. So thanks for that. Right, folks, so there we are. Main thing I want to emphasise, it'd be great if I got some feedback, what you folks thought of it. That's really what I was after. So if you could do that, that would be great. Obviously, if you've enjoyed the video, please like it. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Gives me more of an incentive to continue doing the videos, and you also get advance notification when the videos are released. So it's definitely worth subscribing. If you haven't already, please subscribe. So that's where we are at the moment. As I mentioned in the introduction, what I'm probably going to have to do is do a number of showcase videos. I have got a lot of stuff that I can put on just in the short term. I really enjoyed doing the after action report on Top Mallow House a few videos back, and people seem to like that, so that's what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that until I'm into we're into the new place. So that's where we are. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.